Oh hey, I am so glad you could join us today. My name is RusticDragon, and today we are doing the joy the joy the joy of building. Welcome to the joy of building. This is pretty much what you expect. I'm gonna be trying to build along with the Bob Rust tutorial. The link to the actual tutorial will be in the description because, well, that seems fair. Let's get to it.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today. Let me show you what I've got done. Got my standard old pre-stretched canvas up here, and it's been covered with a thin, even coat of the liquid white.
So for obvious reasons, I did not coat my canvas in a thin coat of liquid white. My canvas is a thin coat of white wool.
And we'll just put in a little of that very, very dark color.
Okay, so basically we just watched Bob make a sky. I think I'm already done. Okay, yeah. I think I found the perfect time of day for the perfect sky color. Alright, let's see him actually do some real stuff.
Just taking the fan brush and sort of tapping downward. That's all we're doing basically here. See, just tap downward. Maybe we'll allow it to come right down in here somewhere. Wherever.
Okay, so he instantly started off with a color that we do not have in Minecraft. Oh no. I'm pretty sure he's making trees. I think he has trees in the far background. Now, I don't actually have fog turned on, which I might want to do.
Okay, maybe it comes right on up. Just make some decisions. Look at your painting and decide where you think things should live and drop them in.
Okay, update. He is indeed making trees. And we're gonna try to make this work from far away and with shaders eventually. So let me just grab a bunch of brushes and let's see if we can somewhat match the shapes he's currently using. Let's first make a little bit of a hill for stuff to stand on. I'm using some concrete powder, which means that everything is going to fall down with gravity, which means that the mountains are going to be slightly more, what would you call it, spread out a little bit more, gradual. Gradual is the word I was looking for. I think that looks like a decent hill. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a tree brush. Okay. Some of these trees might be in a very weird location. That doesn't really matter. It's only gonna have to look good from far away.
Okay. Maybe a little in there.
We've got a little bit of a visualization what he has so far. He has another smaller, but it looks closer hill on the other side. Which I'm pretty sure we can do. I think I might have accidentally made my smaller hill bigger, but oh well. Alright. That's... okay, it's going to need some touching up. Okay, I think for now this looks good. Let's pass it back to good old Bob.
Okay, now grab the old 2-inch brush. Be sure it's dry. And I want to create the illusion of mist down at the base of this. So take the top corner of the brush and firmly tap. Just firmly tap. That's all we're doing there.
How is he expecting me to create mist?
There. Got a nice tree going there. It comes right on down here. I don't know. Wherever you want it. Wherever you think it should be. Maybe a little more.
Okay, now further in the foreground, he's starting to make some other type of trees. I mean, I assume it's gonna be oak, because we have that. We also need to make a sort of a vantage point. So, oh, this is where. So this is how he did the fog. Okay, this location is the location where we're going to be standing to view this. So, from this location, if we were at his canvas, let's say we were zoomed in to the right point, so like this, the trees would be here-ish. So here, this area, we're going to make this area. We're actually going to make these trees somewhat custom trees, because it is close enough to where if I do stuff like that, you know, it's going to be noticeable. As I said, these were going to be somewhat custom trees. I'm not going to make them the most detailed trees ever. Honestly, I just do not have the time for that. But also, I don't think that's very much in the spirit of what Bob does, you know. It's all It's all very simple, very sweet, very relaxed. Yeah. There's no such thing as a mistake. We just have happy little accidents. Oh, that was a mistake. Doing this, we should have some leaves that are sticking to the trees but nowhere else. Like if I do it right there, the leaves are all gonna be gone. I never masked. Okay. You know what? It looked better if I didn't mask. Alright, let's see. Is that sort of what Bob is going for?
Liner brush. Little paint thinner.
Okay, he has it also going
and
down.
We can thin this paint.
Okay, it goes up to the corner of the screen, and it goes down to like further back and in front of the other trees.
Maybe there's a few little sticks and twigs that you can see back here. Just a few, wherever you think they should be. These little devils are always back here in the trees and stuff, so just put in a few wherever you want them, wherever.
Bob isn't really making it easy on us, but sure thing. Twigs. We're making twigs.
We'll come right in here and begin just adding all kinds of little things.
I like how specific he's being for me. Like, oh yes, let's just grab our brush and let's just add all kinds of little things. Bob, you're not helping, buddy.
That we've created. That's what will help create that illusion of depth and distance in your painting.
I guess with all kinds of little things, he means more bushes, so let's add some more bushes. Now, I can't really use oak leaves, because that's going to be noticeable, so we're going to use birch for more of the foreground. I don't like birch. I could do mangrove. Or jungle. Let's do jungle. Let's see how jungle works, and we can always swap it out. It's honestly more and more looking like a disaster. But, you know, we're gonna finish it. It might be a disaster, but it's our little disaster.
Indian yellow, bright red. Just vary them. Let them just sort of work back and forth.
Okay, he's pretty much coloring in the trees. I don't need to do that. My trees are already colored in because I didn't have options.
Just work on one at a time. Give each one of them a name if necessary. Whatever it takes.
Okay. This is going to take a while. I think I've given all, if not most of them, a name. As for the coloring in thing he's doing, we could do some stuff with that maybe. Add in some colored glass. I'm very afraid to touch it though. Okay, while doing the coloring, I tried to somewhat follow curves. He makes it very difficult. I mean, let's be fully honest here.
To actually make a barn. That's why I say I wished it was this easy to do.
Okay. He built shed. Like out of nowhere there's suddenly a shed. How did he build shed? So we're pretty much building the facade of the shed. Like Bob Ross is not going to force me into building a starter base.
And let's just let it bounce along here and play. Just touch it. Bloop, 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 bloop. Gotta make that little noise though.
Okay. I just had to copy, paste, and rotate and the entire shack because I made a happy little noise. A messy little screw up. Messy little mess up. Whatever the structure is, it isn't very structurally sound. However, there's one thing I need to do. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. You know what? This does help. It does make me more relaxed.
That instant door.
Door. Alright, door. You know what? I'm actually not disappointed by that. That is actually...
We'll take a small edge, go up here, put a little place for the hay to go up.
I should have waited like a few seconds.
Just a second, I'm just going to be doing this while you watch it. But this is one of my little squirrels.
He has squirrels? What do we have that resembles squirrels? This is the best what we're gonna get.
Here, we would need to have maybe something up here to keep everybody from falling off. So we'll put a little doer like that.
Okay. You just... Yeah, okay. This is... he just put some burns on me. Okay, with some wilderness magic we made the hole. Now we need to change this to some type of ground. I think I'm going to use like a combination of the new mod block and rooted mod. Okay, and then our good pal Bob made a bridge about here. So let's grab some campfires and let's put some fences around it like he did. Let's see what his next step is.
Well, the old clock on the wall tells me it's about time to call it a day. I
Oh.
really hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a very nice little painting.
So that is where Bob stopped, but I think I'm going to need to do a few extra things because, well, we have some extra depth to work with right there and right there. Also, those leaves are definitely not finished. They are not Bob ready, and we can see the hill, so we need to do a little bit of terraforming on that. And with that little bit of extra work, I would call this finished. It currently doesn't look like much, but if you actually zoom in correctly, it doesn't actually look that bad. But here's the real question, here's the real test. What happens if I turn on shaders? Let's get this straight. It doesn't look great. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen. But it doesn't look nearly as bad as I was expecting. Also, with this video, there's a little bit of a fun announcement. I've actually said this before on Twitter, which you should follow. Yeah, my Twitter. It's in the description. I have set the goal that if I reach 5,000 subs on YouTube, I will be doing a Bob Ross stream. In real life. Like, in real life, Bob Rossing. You're not gonna want to miss that. So, hit that subscribe button. That's going to be it for this big week video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.